We want to see the effect of when I transform the data, what happened to the mean, median, and mode. For example, I have a set of data that is X. Okay, the value for X is 5, 9, 12, 32, and 16, for example. Okay, so can you find the mean? Please find the mean. Mode, there is no mode. And find the mean, median, and standard deviation. You know how to use your calculator to get the answer, am I right? Okay. Can someone tell me the mean? No one? Marcus, can you tell me the mean? Are you all awake? Marcus? Mikia?
It's 14.8.
Yeah, yes, it's 14.8. Is that Marcus who tell me the answer?
No, it's one shot.
Yeah, lor, that's right. Marcus, where are you?
Wait, which page is this question again, Miss?
No, this is not. This is I want to discuss about 7E in page 202. This is not a question from your textbook. Marcus, where are you? Long time Miss Do didn't call you already. Hey, good friend. Can you text Marcus? Okay, Mikia. Mikia,
Yes.
what is the mean?
14.8.
Okay.
It's
Then what is the
74 divided by 5.
never mind. I just want to know what is the mean. 14.8. What is the standard deviation?
Is it like, wait, oh wait, no.
If I take this as a population, what is the standard deviation? You see, you still go for your traditional way. That is something that I'm very sad of. I teach you how to use a graphic calculator, yet you don't practice it. So Mikia, you see, the problem of your bad result, class, I think you should hold the responsibility. Marcus, where are you? Okay, Phoebe, can I have the standard deviation? I tell you, if you all don't want to learn how to use the calculator, you are going to be in trouble. Yes, Phoebe?
3.85.
3.85?
Wait, oh.
Okay, can I have Phoebe to give me the answer for standard deviation? You're horrible. Phoebe, can you answer Miss Do?
Hello?
Yeah.
Hi.
Can you tell me what is the standard deviation, Phoebe? Do you know what is my temperature now? Okay, thanks, Giovanna. Your answer is right. I told you already, please learn how to use the calculator. I tell you, if this coming test, you keep using formula, you cannot finish the question. Phoebe, I want the answer. If you don't know how to get the answer, you please let me know.
Um, 9.33.
Okay, yes. So when I say please do it, please take the initiative and faster. Be proactive in class, please. Okay. So, and the median is 12, correct? Okay, so now I'm going to transform this data to become a Y data. Okay, I'm going to put it as a constant times by the X plus another constant. So it can be a minus if the constant is. So now I'm going to change. This is my new variable. And this variable is connected to the old variable that is your Y, X. Okay, this is the old variable. Okay, so it's going to go like that. Okay, so now, so when it is 5, that means my first data will be negative what? 3, correct? The second one will be negative what? So can you please use your calculator?
Negative 11.
Negative 11. Third one?
Negative 17.
Yeah, negative
17.
17. And the fourth one?
Negative 25.
Negative 25. Huh? Negative 25?
Oh, I did it for 16. Oops, sorry. For 32, it would be
Yeah, negative
57.
7. Thank you. Then the last one?
Then it's the 25. Negative 25.
Okay, negative 25. So you try to find a mean for Y. Can you please key into the calculator and find a mean for Y?
Negative 22.6.
Okay, negative 22.6. So you see, if by logic, right, you look at here, this number is getting from here. So this is your A, this is the mean for X, and this is your B. So if I transform a data, so the mean and the mean will transform accordingly. So I will write there expected value for Y. So this is the first formula you have to remember. Yeah. Expected value for the new variable is equal to A times the expected value of the old variable plus B. Okay. Got it? Okay, so now how about the standard deviation? Can you tell me what is the standard deviation? Anyone?
18.65.
18.65. Thank you. 18.65. So this standard deviation, if you look at the standard deviation for X, sure it's 18.65. Yeah. So when you talk about the spread, correct? The only one that will change the spread of the data will be when you multiply it. Am I right? When you plus or minus, you just shift the group of data from one place to another. Like for example here, our highest is 5. And our lowest is 5, our highest is 32. So if you plus 7, you just move it to 12 and you plus 7, 12 and 39. So you see the spread will not change. It still remain the same. But when you multiply, it will make it wider. Whether you multiply by a negative number or a positive number, it doesn't matter. Okay? So another thing that you have to remember for the standard deviation is, okay, I will put absolute value for the multiple A, then time by the standard deviation for X. So this is another one. So for median, it will follow this formula. Got it? So if I say the relationship between X and Y is like that, so I give you the mean and the standard deviation of X, so you can find Y, mean and standard deviation for Y without doing all this calculation. Are you clear? Is it okay with you?
Mhm.
Can I? So that is called transforming data. Okay, shall we try one question? Okay, someone asked me, what is the meaning of this one? What is the meaning of EY? Can someone tell me the meaning?
Expected value of y.
Okay. I will say variables Y. All right. Or another meaning? Another word? Miss don't fail as a teacher. After 2 weeks of this, you still cannot recognize this. What is another word that we can use?
Average.
What is another word that we can use? Someone, please.
Average.
Okay. More, instead of saying average, we say mean. Hello?
Oh,
So are you okay?
yes.
So you have to know the symbol, the meaning. Please, this weekend, take some time to jot down all the information about chapter 7. Okay? Okay, done? Okay, so we shall try one of the question. Okay, which question do you want to try? Yeah. Okay, we shall try question 5. Do you know question 5 is in which page?
Ah, 203.
Question 5. Okay, can you please key into the data? Okay, Stephanie, may I know why are you so late?
Sorry I'm late. My dad was fixing the Wi-Fi earlier because we had too many routers going through at once.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, everyone is using Wi-Fi. Okay, so Stephanie, you have to watch the video again to know what is happening, okay?
Yeah. All right, miss. Thank you.
Okay, so question 5, can you please key into the calculator and find the answer for A, answer for B, and answer for C. You can get the answer straight away. A and C, you can get it straight away. Okay, I'm doing that as well. So don't say that I'm chasing after you. I key in much slower than you. So if I can finish, I believe you can finish it as well. I hope you know what to do. Key into L1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then key into L2, 0.4, enter, 0.3, enter, 0.2, enter, 0.1, enter. Then you press second mode. Then press stack again. Go to calculate. 1 var stack. List L1, frequency L2, calculate. Yeah, done. Okay, Emily, can I have the mean for X?
This is 2.5.
X is mean for X is 2.5. Can someone?
Oh, wait.
Ah,
I got 2.
yeah, I also got 2. That's why I want to confirm. For me, for statistics, right? I know I'm not very good at keying in. So that's why I need you to confirm. Yeah. Emily, check your keying in. Do you key in correctly? 1, 2, 3, 4, 0.4, 0.3, 0.2, 0.1. Okay, so please check. So the answer is 2. Okay, how about the standard deviation? The answer is 1. Am I right?
Yep.
And the variance is standard deviation square, which is
1.
1 as well. I purposely put that to tell you that variance is standard deviation square. So always remember, this means variance. So it's always standard deviation of X. You square it. So this is called the variance. Okay, now for part D, okay, when I do this sort of question, I will prefer to write, say my Y is equal to X plus 1. So therefore, my EY is equal to 1 times of expected value of X plus 1. So that is equal to 1 times 1, 2 plus 1. That is equal to 3. Okay? Can or not? Okay. So E, when you want to talk about variance, so my Y is equal to 3x plus 1. So therefore, the variance for Y is equal to 3 times the standard deviation for X squared. Correct? So it will not affect by, standard deviation will not be affected by plus or minus. Okay, so I get 9 times standard deviation of Y is 1 squared. So I got 9. Are you okay?
Yep, all good.
So the rest you can do it by yourself. Can or not? Okay. So I prefer to spend more time on, because these are quite straightforward. You just need to put it in and say get the answer. That's it. Right? Okay. So that is under the transformation of data. You don't have to recalculate everything again. Yeah. Okay, now. So can we go to review set 7A? Okay, I want everyone quickly do question 3 first. So in your exam, you will have a question some sort like this. Yeah, question 3. So the formula there is given for you to find the probability. So they are all together 1, 2, 3, 4 variable. So if I build the table will look some sort like this. This is your X. You have 0, 1, 2, 3. So when you do this, you have to remember that sum of all the probability must be equal to 1. So you are going to solve part A using this concept. So probability of X equal to 0 is go by A divided by 0 square plus 1. So this is A. Probability of X equal to 1 is A divided by 1 square plus 1 equal to A over 2. So same go with probability of X equal to 2. A divided by 5. Correct? So probability of X equal to 3 is A divided by 10. So this is, so therefore A plus A over 2 plus A over 5 plus A over 10 is equal to 1. What you can do, you can factorize out the A. Then you use your calculator and count. Then you will know what is the value of A. Can someone tell me what is the value of A?
5/9.
5/9.
Huh?
5/9.
5/9, huh? Do you get that? Okay, after you got A, so you know that this is 5/9. 5/18. 5/45. 5/90. Okay, you can simplify it if you want to, okay? Yeah. So now, what you want to do? So if this question I follow to ask you to find the mean and the standard deviation, you should be able to do, correct? Hello? Okay. Instead of just doing like that, okay, can you please find the mean and the standard deviation using your GC? This is not part B, huh? Find the mean and the standard deviation for X. Zero, 1, 2, 3. 5 divided by 9. 5 divided by 18. 5 divided by 45. 5 divided by 19. Okay. Second mode, stack, calculate, 1 bar stack. Okay, can someone tell me the mean?
0.666666667.
Is that correct, Mikia?
Oh, okay. I wrote, okay. Yes.
Okay, what is the standard deviation? Mikia, tell me. You see, you didn't do your work. Renat, tell me the standard deviation.
0.8819.
Yeah, thank you. You see, I cannot keep an eye on you, but I know who is the one who do their work, who didn't. Okay, so that is the standard deviation. You can do that. So I can change this question in such a way. I ask you to find the mean of X and find the, then I can say, oh, if, okay, Y is equal to 3X plus minus 2. Okay, then I ask you to find the expected value for Y. So you will know what to do. So I can change any of your question in the textbook into an exam question. So what is the standard deviation for Y? So I'm just telling you, all the exercise in the textbook, they are equally important. So I can modify it. I can use the same scenario, I can use the same formula, and I can change. You see? Okay, so now let's solve for part B. So they say, find probability of x greater than 1. When you say x greater than 1, that means I want all this. So what I can make my life easier in this case is, instead of, it's nothing wrong to say 9/18 plus 5/45 plus 5/90. Nothing wrong. You can do like that. But if I don't want, I also can do it, okay, in another way. Okay, Ethan, can you suggest another way of doing it?
We can do 1 minus binom CDF.
Why binom CDF? Young man, is this a binomial distribution? Be very careful.
Oh, sorry. We can just do 1 minus 5/9.
Yes. So be very careful. When I talk about building this out table, correct? Usually, I'm not saying
Miss, I
100%
think you
no. Yeah,
wrote the wrong
usually
number.
it's not a binomial distribution. You will get what I mean?
Miss, I think it's
I think
5/18.
can be, but it may not be.
Okay, then. That's a
So
tricky
don't
stuff.
take the risk. Don't take that risk. Understand? So bear that in mind. Okay. So sometimes we are too engrossed with binomial, correct? So we always, so whenever I talk about discrete variable, I didn't say that is a binomial. Please don't use that. Statistic, if you are not clear of what you are doing, correct? I tell you, you can fail badly for the paper. Your mind must be very clear. From my previous experience, correct, I have some students who are very good in calculus. All the calculus got A. Come to statistic, correct? SAT 5, correct? Almost failed. The student almost cried. I say, okay, I give you a second chance. I set another paper and let him sit again. I said, you take my advice. Because your result is very important. If your SAT 5, you SAT 1 to SAT 4, correct? You got all A plus, correct? But your SAT 5 almost failed, correct? Your A plus definitely fly. You get what I mean? So you have to get it very clear. And those who are not very good in calculus, correct? If you understand this very well, correct, you can score in the paper. But you have to be very clear how to use the calculator and so on. Are you okay? Can or not, class? So please, okay. So I'm going to discuss another question. The rest, you please do it by yourself. So if you have any problem, you just put on hold. When we come to revision, you can ask me. You understand or not? Okay, so let's look at question in one more question. I'm going to discuss. This question need a lot of thinking. Okay, review 7B. Okay, page 219. Okay, question 5. You have a look at the question first. Okay. So done. So our variable X is the amount of money win by a person when she draw a card, right? Am I right? So what are the possible value for X? Can you please tell me?
0, 3, 6, and 9.
Okay, correct. 0, 3, 6, 9. So 0 have to be there. So now we are going to find the probability. So when you want to find the probability, you have to be very careful because this question is very tricky. So you got $3 if the number is even. You will get 6 if the number is square number. So if you will get 9 if the number is both even and square. Okay, so now you tell me which one you have to start first. You start with the 9 or the 3 and 6?
I started with
Even.
3 first.
No,
Uh,
because there are 2 criteria here. If you draw 9 already, you cannot draw 3. Like for example, I got 4. So this belongs to 9. I will win 9 instead of 3. I will win $9 instead of $3. So every time when you read this, you have to be very careful. Even and square, it must fulfill both. So I have the first one for another one. Another one which is even and square. Can you tell me?
16.
16.
16. So I have only 2, correct? So these 2 numbers will enable me to win $9. So I put 2 out of 20. Okay, now, next. So what are the other even number that is in number 1 to 20? So for even now, so 4 and 16 is to win $9, correct? To win $9. So for other even number, that will be 2, 6, 8. What else?
10,
10,
12,
12,
14,
14, 16 cannot, 16 is here, and 18. And the last one, 20. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 out of 20. Am I right? So to win $6, it must be a square number. So a square number is 1 a square number? Hello, is 1 a square number? Do you know the meaning of square number?
it's not a
The
square.
square of a whole number. 1 square 1. 2 square is here already. 3 square 9. 4 square is here already. So it's only 1 and 9. So how many number?
2.
2. So 2 out of 20. So the rest you will not win any number, any money. So here is 8, 10, 12. So I left with 8 here. So this will be my probability distribution table. You see or not? So every time if you see a question like that, always start with the one with more criteria. Understand or not? This one got 2 criteria, two conditions, and it's with the N. If I put all will be different story, do you know that? If I put like that, even or square. So this one can be both. So even or. So all is different story. So be very careful. Definitely they give you more money, they won't say all. All right, they definitely will say give you more restriction. Okay, now how much should be charged to play the game so that it is a fair game? So what do you mean by fair game? Hello? Someone tell me what?
They want us to find.
What do you mean by fair game?
The price of the game is the same as the expected amount of money you will get from playing the game once.
Yes. So what do you need to find?
Mean.
Yes, you have to find the expected outcome for this. So you have to find the mean for X, or we say the expected value for X. That means the expected amount of money that you will win from playing this game. Or I also can say the expected money that the store owner is expected to pay each individual player when they play these games once. Okay, can you tell me what is the answer?
$2.7.
2.7, is that correct? Can
Yeah.
someone? Yeah, 2.7. So when you talk about money, young people, I would like to advise you write as 2.70. In this question, if you didn't give me the unit, of measurement, I definitely will deduct your mark. And for anything about money is 2 decimal, because the lowest is in dollar, because we have 1 cent. But in Malaysia, the 0 there either put 0, the second decimal either put 0 or 5. Do you know why? Now we don't have 1 cent coin. Am I right? In Malaysia, the smallest coin is, the value is, hello?
5 cents.
5 cents. Yep. Okay, so how much should they charge to be a fair game? So the storekeeper must charge $2.70. Okay. So charge. So you answer the question, charge. $2.70. So I can say in the long run, if the storekeeper want to have the profit of 50 cents per game. Okay, so how much should he charge? So you see, it can change. Are you okay? So I will give you a scenario. Maybe I'll give you a scenario like that. So what are scenario I'm going to give you? You have to look at your, you have to go and understand it. Can or not? Okay, anything else that you like to ask? Okay, no more questions. So did you try any question in chapter 7 or not? Sure, no question, Okay, so no question. Okay, when do you all want to have your SAT? Because next week I will finish teaching. Okay, since we got time, let's do some discussion. Okay, can you tell me when do you want to have your SAT? Because when I discuss with the other class, correct? So next week we finish. So from 19, and by the way, 19th of July, 20th of July is a holiday. So 21st July, 22nd July. So you have 3 days. So you want to have it in the following week? If we have it in the following week, our next test, okay, I just want to let you know, because come to August, I have only 2 weeks to teach. Then August, 15th of August onward, correct? You are going to do your folio. That is your 20%. Then September, we have our trial exam. Then after that, we will revise for our final October. So November, you will have. So I only can, so it's a very fast pace. Okay. So after through discussion, correct, I find that the only best day is go back to this date. So what do you think? You want to have it this week or you want to have it here? So 26, can? 26 is a Monday.
It's quite close to chemistry SAT. I would prefer it on 19.
Oh, 19. Do you know 19? How close is it?
Yeah, I want to get it done as soon as possible. Personally,
You think
only.
you can? You think you can? You think you can?
Yeah.
I ask you first. Do you think you can?
Yeah, pretty sure. For me,
Sure, I
know
don't
about
think
that.
I can, honestly.
Miss, I would prefer like
Miss, can we
if it were
do
to be that
voting?
week.
14?
Okay,
No,
can
vote. Vote.
Oh.
Okay, only one person say 19. Anyone want 19?
No.
No. So 26 is still the best.
We
Is
need
it?
more time to prepare. This is too much.
Because next week, by next week, I will roughly finish your chapter 7. So you definitely need more time to prepare. I tell you, it's not. And you haven't tried your SAT practice, correct? Hello? So this is the best time I can think of it.
Shit.
When is your chemistry?
Next day.
The next day you can weekend can study already what?
A weekend for maths.
No what? How can you say like that?
Hold on. I'll just study the week before. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm doing practice test with you already. So you just take Sunday, maybe you take 2 hours to go through everything only. You can still study for your chemistry. If I go by here, that means I really have no time to discuss with you, no? Okay, so we vote 26, huh? Then I have to adjust the rest. Because for your folio and your SAT 6, correct? I can work hand in hand. I can work hand in hand. I have to. I will plan in such a way that I work hand in hand so that you can do both together. Huh? One stone kill two birds. Can or not? Okay, class, fix, huh?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so we fix at this time. Okay. Okay. Thank you, class.
Thank you, Miss.
You miss.